Alright, let's get this shit over with.
Wrath of Sithis.
Okay. We have to go back to talk to the Jarl, yeah. We already did the meme last time, so let's just get this over with. It's kind of crazy that we're basically almost done with the series. At least for now, anyways. I mean, we will go back to finish up the, DLCs, but at this point, we're pretty much done. All we have to do is just kill ALDUIN and we're set.
Your shield.
Right.
Dwarf made, is it not?
Immediate compliment on the shield, that's nice. Alright, so we're about 4 levels away from the Ebony Mail, which is good. We can probably level that up just by blocking.
If you need potions, you should try Arcadia's Cauldron.
Oh, right. Oh, my man's is asleep. Alright, let's just go wake him up.
May the god... I must have misheard you. I'm sorry, but I can't do it. We'll just have to keep fighting the dragons as best we can.
I always wanted to.
What you're asking for is insane. Impossible. You want me to let a dragon into the heart of my city with the threat of war on my doorstep?
As if it were parchment.
It's the only way to stop the dragon attacks.
There must be another way. The risk is too great.
The threat is worse than you know. ALDUIN has returned.
ALDUIN, the World Eater himself. But how can we fight him? Doesn't his return mean it's the end times?
Brother.
I'm the Dragonborn. It's my destiny to stop him.
I don't know about such things, but I heard the Greybeard summon you. That's good enough for me. Now what's this nonsense about trapping a dragon in my palace?
The only way to find ALDUIN before it's too late.
I want to help you, Dragonborn, and I will, but I need your help first. Ulfric and General Tullius are both just waiting for me to make a wrong move. Do you think they will sit idle while the dragon is slaughtering my men and burning my city? No. I can't risk weakening the city while we are under the threat of enemy attack. I'm sorry.
And his work.
What if we don't have to worry about an enemy attack?
Then I would be glad. But getting both... Maybe. What of the Greybeards? They are respected by all Nords. High Hrothgar is neutral territory. If the Greybeards were willing to host a peace council, then maybe Ulfric and Tullius would have to listen.
I was but
Alright.
a speaker for the Black Hand.
Aye, Dragonborn. Maybe you can stop the dragons.
Listener.
This war in...
What the fuck? Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot. I completely fucking forgot we set up Arendar in, like, the Churskier. I was like, what the fuck was that?
Stop those.
Alright, let's get this shit over with.
Heard about you and your honeyed words.
Shut up. Alright, so up to High Hrothgar. It must suck for whatever follower you have that just follows you around to go to random places, like, over and over again. Can you just fucking imagine that for a minute? Like, literally, like, being the Dragonborn's friend would be require you to, like, go across Skyrim on the daily. Shit sucks, man. Now, where is our buddy? There is not a passageway over here. Damn it. Yo.
Alduin? We heard the Dragonren shout from here. You defeated him?
Yes, but he escaped. I need to find his portal to Sarvengard.
I feared as much. I thought it was him we saw flying east after your battle.
I need your help. I need to capture a dragon.
We are not warriors. What is overlooked in the Dragonborn is not permitted to any other followers of the Way of the Voice.
I'll worry about capturing a dragon. I need you to help stop a war.
You misunderstand our authority. The Greybeards have never involved themselves in political affairs.
Jarlbalgraf won't help me while the war rages.
I see. The dragon will lead you to Alduin, but without the Jarl's help.
Both sides respect the Greybeards. They will listen.
Paarthurnax has made the decision to help you. This is the road we have to walk. Even the Greybeards must bend to the winds of change, it seems. So be it. Tell Ulfric and General Tullius that the Greybeards wish to speak. We will see if they still remember us.
Cool.
Breath and focus.
I think we have, like, a potion of, like, speechcraft. I doubt it'll get us, like, to where we need to be, because, like, I know these are, like, high speech checks, but still. God. Skyrim is just begging for, like... Okay. Someone's practicing out here. Alright, let's go to Solitude first. It's closest. You know, I wonder if Mehrunes Razor works on Alduin. Like, if you can just instantly, like, you know, kill Alduin. I doubt it does, but, like, it'd be really funny if it did. I use the Daedra to kill the Daedra. Alright. Who the fuck is this guy?
As High Priest of the Eight Divines,
Oh,
I
whatever.
bid you welcome.
Oh, Jesus! My TV's fucking muted. Jeez. That would explain a lot, actually. I was getting weird, like, not peaks, but, like, I was getting weird, like, movements in the mic.
Maybe I'm the Dragonborn, and I just don't know.
What shot do I have equipped? Oh, pick a material. Wow, these guys just sitting around
You're
now.
that one from the college.
Fucking losers. Our boss is dead, so we kind of just got folded back into the Imperial Legion. Whoopsie doodles.
You can sell off that junk at bits and pieces.
Okay. Yo.
I'm telling you.
Are my men now giving free rein to anyone who wanders into the castle? Do you have some reason to be here, citizen?
I believe we've already met.
I was a student
Have
at
we?
Bard's College for a short time.
Oh, of course. You were at Helgen.
I haven't been
One
back
of the
Sully.
prisoners, if I recall correctly.
I helped Hadvar escape. He said he'd vouch for me.
Hadvar's alive. I hope that's true. He's a damn good soldier. But he hasn't reported in yet, so he can't exactly confirm your story. In the meantime, why don't you have a chat with Legate Ricka? I suspect we might have use for someone resourceful like you. Not many survived Helgen. Besides, I'm sure your being imprisoned was all a terrible misunderstanding. He'd speak with Legate Ricka. She will determine if you are Legion material.
I have a message from the Greybeards.
The Greybeards? What do those old hermits want with me?
They're convening a peace council at High Hrothgar.
Why, there's nothing to discuss as long as that traitor Ulfric is in arms against his rightful emperor.
We need a truce until the Dragon Menace is dealt with.
They are getting to be a problem. But I wasn't sent to Skyrim to fight dragons. My job is to quell this rebellion, and I intend to do just that. Dragons or no dragons.
The dragons are a bigger problem than the Stormcloaks right now.
I'll be the judge of that. Besides, by all reports, the Stormcloaks are suffering just as much as we are from these dragon attacks.
God, I have like garbage speech, man. The best time to negotiate is a position of strength.
Fair enough. We're driving the Stormcloaks back well enough at the moment, but we're already overstretched. That's what comes of trying to win a war with a bare handful of legions. If the Emperor would just give me the reinforcements I've requested.
Why won't the Emperor send you more reinforcements?
Most of the Legion is tied down on the border with the Aldmeri Dominion.
Oh yeah, keeping their those assholes out of Skyrim.
Cyrodiil's defenses. From the Imperial City, our war here is just a sideshow. An interlude before the main event against the Thalmor resumes.
You'll come to the Peace Council then?
Yes, fine. I'll come to this Greybeard Council. For all the good it will do.
That's not what my scouts report, sir. Every day more join his cause. Riften, Dawnstar, and Winterhold support him.
It's not a cause. It's a rebellion.
Call it whatever you like, General. The man's going to try to take Whiterun.
Jarl Balgruuf.
Balgruuf refuses the Legion's right to garrison.
Alright then. I usually side with the Legion anyways.
What is it? Dragons?
Well, and you know, I know it sounds weird considering how religious I am, but like, here's the thing. I side with the Legion because they keep the fucking elves out of Skyrim. The Aldmeri Dominion and the Thalmor can go eat a bag of dicks. I gives literally zero shits. I hope they all die. Usually I'm not this aggro against elves. I'm actually quite fond of elves. Personally, like, I think the elves in Skyrim are a bunch of fucking assholes. And I hope they all die horribly.
Huh?
Out of the way, Arendar. We got places to be. Dunmer are cool, and so are the Wood Elves, but like, High Elves, for some reason, like, man. They have everything that's coming to them. They deserve it. I might only be saying that because Arendar just is cool, but, you know.
Balgruuf won't give us a straight answer.
He's a true
Wait,
Lord.
I know.
He'll come around.
What?
Don't be so sure of that.
Do you know me?
We've intercepted
Whatever. It
couriers
doesn't
from
matter.
Solitude. The Empire's putting a great deal of pressure on Whiterun.
And what would you
Shut up.
have? I remember you. You were at Helgen with us. Come to join the war. Speak with Galmar. He handles the new recruits.
That's not why I'm here.
I'm sorry to hear that. If you change your mind, speak with Galmar. What does bring you to me?
I have a message from the Greybeards.
It's about time they turned their gaze from the heavens back to our bleeding homeland. What do they want?
They want to negotiate a truce until the Dragon Menace is dealt with.
I have the greatest respect for the Greybeards, of course. And the dragon attacks are a growing plague. But the political situation is still delicate. Not all the Jarls are fully committed to supporting me as High King. I can't afford to appear weak. I can't agree to this unless Tullius himself will be there.
Politics be damned, Alduin has returned.
Alduin, the world eater of song and legend. If that's true, well, it changes the situation, doesn't it? Even Tullius may be forced to talk sense in the face of such a threat.
So you'll come?
Yes, I'll give Tullius one more chance to quit Skyrim with his tail between his legs.
God, so fucking arrogant.
If he's not with us, he's against us.
Truly a Nord's Nord. For all the good and bad that brings. Alright, back to Hierrothgar. Alright. Pop a save. Pop a proper save, I mean. Okay.
So, you've done it. The men of violence are gathered here, in these halls whose very stones are dedicated to peace. I should not have agreed to host this council. The Greybeards have no business involving ourselves in such matters.
Don't worry, I'll get them to agree to peace.
Peace? I doubt it. They may put their weapons down for a moment, but only to gather strength for the next bloodletting. They are not yet tired of war. Far from it. Do you know the ancient Nord word for war? Season unending. And so it has proved. But regrets are pointless. Here we are. Take your seat at the council table, and let us see what wisdom we can find among these warriors of Skyrim.
Alright. Alright, let's get dripped out here. Okay. Oh, whoops, hang on. Forgot the apparel. I always forget that shields are included in apparel. Alright. We are dripped out, ready for the conference.
So,
let's go.
Arngeir, is it? You know why we're here. Are you going to let us in or not?
Oh, jeez.
You're not invited here. You're not welcome here.
We have as much right to be at this council as all of you. More, actually, since we were the ones that put the Dragonborn on this path.
Were you? The hubris of the Blades truly knows no bounds.
It really doesn't.
Delphine, we're not here to rehearse old grudges. The matter at hand is urgent. ALDUIN must be stopped. You wouldn't have called this council if you didn't agree. We know a great deal about the situation and the threat that ALDUIN poses to us all. You need us here if you want this council to succeed.
He is so fucking mad.
Very well. You may enter.
Cooler heads always prevail, just like my dad always said. Oh, we're going this way. Out of the way. Oh, wow. This is kind of cool, I will admit. This is always just a little bit cool walking in. No matter what I wear, I still look like a freak. Okay. Pop a save. And then, what do we have for potions that increase speechcraft? Do I even have anything? Hang on. Yes, I do. Neat.
We all wait upon you, Dragonborn.
Oh, right, alright.
Now that everyone is here, please take your seats so we can begin. I hope that we have all come here in the spirit
You insult us by bringing her to this negotiation.
Fucking what?
You're chief Talos Hunter?
That didn't take long.
Here, here.
I have every right to be at this negotiation. I need to ensure that nothing is agreed to here that violates the terms of the White Gold Concordat.
She's part of the Imperial delegation. You can't dictate who I bring to this council.
Please, if we have to negotiate the terms of the negotiation, we will never get anywhere. Perhaps this would be a good time to get the Dragonborn's input on this matter.
By Izmir's beard, the nerve of those Imperial bastards, eh? To think that I would sit down at the same table with that Thalmor bitch. Either she walks or I do.
What's the harm? Besides, Tullius doesn't want her here either.
Maybe so, but bringing her here is a deliberate provocation. Tullius needs to know I won't be pushed around.
Let Tullius have his way, he'll have to give ground later.
It feels like a mistake to me. But I'll bow to your judgment on this. But she is to observe, nothing more. We are not negotiating with her. Is that clear?
Ulfric, why so hostile? After all, it's...
I wonder why! So hostile! With the fucking Gestapo, with the Elven Gestapo in fucking Skyrim!
No. Not this time.
Now that that's settled, may we proceed?
Arendar, sit
I
down.
have something to say first.
Here we go.
I should have told Arendar to sit down.
The only reason I agreed to attend this council was to deal with the dragon menace. There's nothing else to talk about. Unless the Empire is finally ready to renounce its unjust claim to rule over the free people of Skyrim.
I knew he wouldn't be able to resist.
A temporary truce to allow the Dragonborn here to deal with the dragons, nothing more. I consider even talking to the Empire a generous gesture.
Are you done? Did you just come here to make speeches, or can we get down to business?
Yes, let's get this over with.
Are we ready?
God,
to
Ulfric is so fucking arrogant, man.
Jarl Ulfric. General Tullius. This council is unprecedented. We are gathered here at the Dragonborn's request. I ask that you all respect the spirit of High Hrothgar, and do your best to begin the process of achieving a lasting peace in Skyrim. Who would like to open the negotiations?
Yes, let's get down to it. We want control of Markarth. That's our price for agreeing to a truce.
Where the fuck is
So
Markarth
that's why
again?
you're here, Ulfric? You dare to insult the Greybeards by using this council to advance your own position?
Jarl Elisif.
General, this is
handle this.
outrageous. You can't be taking this demand seriously. I thought we were here to discuss a truce.
Elisif, I said I'd handle it. Ulfric, you can't seriously expect us to give up Markarth at the negotiating table. You hope to gain in council what you've been unable to take in battle, is that it?
I'm sure Jarl Ulfric does not expect something for nothing.
Yes, that'd be entirely out of character.
Want in return?
Wait, General, you don't intend to just hand over Markarth to that traitor?
This is how the Empire repays us for our loyalty?
Enough. First, let's be clear. This council wasn't my idea. I think it's a waste of time. You are a traitor to the Empire, and deserve a traitor's death. But I at least will negotiate in good faith. Since we're all here at your request, I'd like to hear what you think Markarth is worth.
What would be a good trade for Markarth? Markarth is... I think it's the swamp? Dawnstar is a good staging location, but Riften has more money. Yeah, Riften. I mean, Markarth is right there on the doorstep, and it also has a silver mine. Or does Dawnstar have a silver... No, Dawnstar has a silver mine. That's it. Yeah. Dawnstar has the mines, and it's close. Riften has Hunting Glow. I would say Dawnstar. Yeah.
In exchange for Markarth, the source of most of Skyrim's silver. Hardly. Riften seems like a better choice to me. Well fortified, easily resupplied from across Lake Honric, plus all the mead we can drink.
There are advantages to gaining Dawnstar.
Not enough to outweigh the loss of Markarth. With the Reach in enemy hands, our whole position in Solitude would be threatened.
You're right. Riften is a fair trade for Markarth.
I'm glad you agree. I was starting to wonder whose side you were on here. You heard the man, Ulfric. We've made you a fair offer. Are you serious about these talks, or are you just here to posture?
I expected better from you, Dragonborn. I came here in good faith, and now it seems you help the Empire at every turn. As for you, General Tullius, I see now that Galmar was right. Talking to the Empire is just as useless as ever. If you think you can hold Markarth, you're as deluded as your Emperor when he signed away our freedom to the Thalmor. Skyrim will never again bow to your false empire. Let's go, Galmar. I should have listened to you in the first place.
You always were a fool, Ulfric. You're no better at diplomacy than you are in the battlefield.
Stop! Are you so blind to our danger that you can't see past your petty disagreements? Here you sit arguing about nothing, while the fate of the land hangs in the balance.
Is he with you, Delphi? If so, I advise you to tell him to watch his tongue.
He is with me. And I advise you both to listen to what he has to say before you do anything rash.
Don't you understand the danger? Don't you understand what the return of the dragons means? ALDUIN has returned, the World Eater. Even now he devours the souls of your fallen comrades. He grows more powerful with every soldier slain in your pointless war. Can you not put aside your hatred for even one moment in the face of this mortal danger?
A very pretty speech. But what does it have to do with the...
If he's right about ALDUIN, we both have just as much to lose here, Tullius. Remember that. Now, back to the matter at hand. Don't hand me a mug of sheep's piss and call it mead. These terms are still not acceptable.
I'm sure you have something in mind.
Damn right we do.
You surrender Falkreath to us. Sidgeir steps down, and Dengir of Stund resumes the Jarlship.
Where do these demands stop, Ulfric? Do you expect me to surrender all of Skyrim?
It seems I have no choice but to let the Dragonborn decide. Although I'm starting to doubt your fairness. What say you, Dragonborn?
I agree. Empire should turn over Falkreath. To be fair, Falkreath really isn't the best type of staging post. It's in the middle of the fucking woods. Yeah, let's give him a sporting chance.
Spoken like a true son of Skyrim. I suppose that's the fairest deal we're likely to get.
It seems we may have an agreement. Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, these are the terms currently on the table. Markarth will be handed over to Ulfric's forces, Jarl Igmund will step down, and Thongvor Silverblood will become the Jarl of Markarth. The Stormcloaks will withdraw from the rift.
Oh shit! Markarth is my home!
Unhindered access. Jarl Leila.
Ah shit! I live in Markarth. Fuck!
And Maven Blackbriar will become the Jarl of Riften. Falkreath will be turned over to Ulfric, and Dengir of Stund will return as Jarl. You both agree to this?
The Sons of Skyrim will live up to their agreements, as long as the Imperials hold to theirs.
Ah, I was thinking fucking Morthal! Damn it!
These terms to your liking. Speak up! I'm sure General Tullius is waiting to do your bidding.
I have nothing to say to that murderer. General, you've proven yourself a good friend to Skyrim. I continue to trust that you will do your utmost to safeguard our interests.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. I appreciate your loyalty. The Empire can live with these terms, yes, for a temporary truce, until the dragon menace is dealt with. After that, Ulfric, there will be a reckoning. Count on it.
Yeah, there will be. I like to call that the victory lap.
We have a lot of work to do.
Giving up Markarth is a heavy price for this truce, Dragonborn. I hope it was worth it.
Jarl Balgruuf, I assume you are familiar with the Dragonborn's plan?
Yes, I'm ready to do my part. Just say the word, and my men will help you spring this trap.
But the difficulty remains how to lure a dragon to Dragon's Reach at all.
Well, that's an excellent question. You haven't overlooked that little detail, have you?
Ah, I believe I can be of help here. I anticipated the problem while you were arranging this meeting.
Good old
I was
Esbern.
busy in the library of Skyhaven Temple, an unguessed trove of lost lore. But the important thing is that the Blades recorded many of the names of dragons they slew. Cross-referencing this with Delphine's map of dragon burial sites, I believe I've identified one of the dragons that Alduin has raised up.
How does this help us?
Don't you see? The names of dragons are always 3 words of power, shouts. By calling the dragon with the voice, he will hear you wherever he might be. He's not compelled to, but dragons are prideful by nature and loath to refuse a challenge. Your voice in particular is likely to intrigue this dragon after your victory over Alduin.
Oh, I forgot to name this dragon. It was sick. His name's Snow Hunter.
Investigating your call. Ah, indeed. I'm no master of the voice, like these worthy gentlemen, but it is written here in this scroll. Oda Ving, Winged Snow Hunter.
Yeah, sick name.
I'm afraid that
There's one more thing.
As soon as
We know about
I've discovered who the Greybeard's leader.
Turns out he had dragons. He's a dragon, but he helped me. Yeah, wait, how the fuck would they know that?
Parthenax, the dragon that the Greybeards have been protecting for all these years. He needs to die until he's dead. Well, I'm sorry, but we would dishonor our
Die
oaths
until
as
he's
blades
dead.
if we
What the
continue
fuck? About Parthenax.
Make your choice, Dragonborn. You're either with us
Why does he need
or
to
against
die?
us. Here's the big picture. We can't afford to give Parthenax the opportunity to betray us in turn and return to his old master.
Yeah, no. Literally anyone that goes, we should kill Parthenax is a dumbass.
That could have gone worse. Now it's up to you to deliver. That could have gone worse. Now it's up to you to deliver.
I'm glad you were able to negotiate a truce. I don't trust Ulfric.
I don't
He'll break
either.
his word as soon.
Ulfric's a motherfucker. Alright. Dragon's Reach, prepare for Odaving. Okay.
Hope this truce gives you what...
Honestly, I probably just could have done this on my own time. This really didn't need to be a stream. I mean, I could just go and level up and, like, try and get the Ebony Mail before we go in for this, but I don't know.
Damn those Grey Manes to oblivion. They want to back the storm close.
Actually, yeah. Might as well. Drop a save here. Yeah, this really didn't need to be a stream. I could have just done this by myself. I guess I just wanted the footage. Alright, catch y'all on the flip.
What an amazing city. I've actually never managed to visit Whiterun, but I always wanted to.